I actually decided that I'm gonna go for forensics in matric. I'm gonna start with the bridging course and then go for forensics in 2019. Yeah, so in 2019 I started my degree in forensics. So the certificate took me a year, and then the degree took me 2.5 years because I was credited. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Elizabeth Tekimatangu, and for those of you guys who are back, thank you so much for coming back. And for those of you guys who are new, welcome, and I hope you're here to stay. So before we continue, can you please click on that subscribe button? Anyway, okay, today's video is a continuation of a few things I touched on my previous video. So if you haven't checked out my previous video, kindly go check it out. The title of the video is "I graduate at the age of 20. I finally completed my degree." Okay, guys. So if you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. So yeah, I completed my degree in July 2021 to be more specific, in case you watch this like in a few years time. Anyway. Okay, so I actually studied forensics, as I explained on my previous video, a BA in forensic science and technology, which is practically forensic investigation, right? Because forensics is broad, né? Okay, so I completed my matric in 2017. So whilst I was in matric, I actually applied for a BA in forensic science and technology. To be honest, I do not remember what was my second option. So in matric, when the results were released, I got a diploma instead of a bachelor's, right? Because in order for you to study towards a degree, you need to obtain a bachelor's. So since I had a diploma, so me getting a diploma in matric meant that I didn't qualify for my BA, to study towards a BA in forensic science and technology. So I was given an option at Unisa to complete a bridging course, which is a higher certificate in criminal justice. So the bridging course takes a year. So when I was in 2018, I had to decide. Beginning of 2018, I think I had to decide whether I was gonna upgrade so that I can obtain my bachelor's and go and start with my degree in 2019. Or I'm gonna start with the bridging course and then go for forensics in 2019. Okay, to be honest, that wasn't a difficult decision for me to make. Super easy, because I was like, I'm definitely not gonna upgrade. I'm not gonna do the same syllabus again, it's boring, to be honest. I'm sorry, but to me, I'd rather do something. So I was like, you know what, let me rather do something different. I wasn't quite sure how things were gonna go, but I was like, I'd rather do this. So it's what I did. So I started with the higher certificate in 2018. Sorry, I started with the higher certificate in 2018. Registered for the first semester, completed my first semester. Registered for the second semester, completed the second semester. 10 modules, right? 5 per semester. And then I was done. Okay. And then I applied for it. Okay. I was still completing my higher certificate. When the applications opened, I applied. The one thing people don't get is that when you're still busy completing your bridging course and you wanna start with a degree the following year, you need to apply for that. You don't automatically get transferred to another course. No, you apply for that. So you need to apply. Some people do not know that. They think that, okay, I'm gonna do a higher certificate in whatever, let's say education, then automatically, if there's, I think there is, I don't know, then automatically you'll start with your degree in education, and it doesn't work like that. You need to apply. So okay, in 2018, when the application period was open, I applied for forensics again. And then after applying, after completing my exams, I went to campus. Guys, this is advice for those of you guys who are currently completing your certificate. Please, like, take this advice, because if you don't take this advice, it's gonna be a problem. You'll wait another semester you'll spend a semester not doing anything because you didn't go to campus and let Unisa know that you're done with the qualification. So what, a semester wasted or a year wasted? We don't know. So after I got my results, I went to campus because I was told that you need to let Unisa know that you're done, right? Because remember, when you complete your higher certificate, first semester, second semester, you need to await your results, and you're probably gonna get those results like around December. So after getting those, whilst you apply, you obviously won't get you won't get a response with regards to whether you're accepted or not, whereas they're not sure if you even passed or if you're gonna pass your bridging course, if you're gonna complete it. So after completing your bridging course, which is a higher certificate, after getting all the results and all 10 modules passed, you need to let Unisa know that, okay, I completed my degree, so that I completed my higher certificate, so that they can process your application and accept you, because they won't just process it because they know that you're in the process of completing, so they're not even quite sure if you'll pass. So you need to go and let them know or email them. But I went there, so I prefer going there and getting things done, because so I went to campus, and then I told that lady that I just completed my higher certificate, meaning that I got all my results and I passed. So she asked for my student number, and then I think within a week's time or so, it was December, mind you, and then festive season, obviously, because it was around the 20 something of December, and then obviously Unisa opened around, I think, the first week of Jan. I think I was accepted by then. It didn't really take that long. So you need to let them know that you're done. Remember that you need to apply and you need to let them know that you're done. That's how it works. So in 2019, I started my degree in forensics. So I decided to go for forensics because I actually didn't know what I wanted to study in grade 11, which was 2016. Even in matric, I actually decided that I'm gonna go for forensics in matric. I think it is March or April, if I'm not mistaken. The one thing that I had an influence in what I'm going to study, it's because I'm a very big fan of the crime channel, and it really did have an influence. And I was like, you know what, forensics is very interesting, so this is what I'm gonna go for, because criminology is not something I have interest in. So to be honest, I'm really glad that I started with the higher certificate first instead of going straight to the degree, because firstly, when I started, there were a few, I think there was one, just a few law modules, I think two law modules on the higher certificate in criminal justice, and then there was one criminology module, just a few modules, So when completing my higher certificate, I actually realized that, okay, you know what, I also have an interest in law. Law is very interesting, So I also did a criminology module, So I was like, no, criminology is definitely not for me. Like, it's not something I enjoyed. Not that I didn't pass or I didn't do well, no. It's something I enjoyed as a whole, not something I would enjoy studying or anything. So when you start to study for the same degree I did, which is a BA in forensic science and technology, you're given 3 options in terms of streams. You need to choose one stream. So your 3 options are the business stream, law stream, and criminology stream. I think it's group A, B, C. So you need to choose. You can't do all of them. You can't. It's impossible. You need to choose one. So at least when I got to when I started my degree, I knew that, okay, I'm gonna go for the law stream, because imagine if I had started straight from high school, I have no idea that I have interest in law, criminology and all that. I was probably gonna go for criminology, which is something I do not like, because I was like, okay, criminology and forensics, they go hand in hand, even with law, but with forensics, so I was probably gonna go for that. But I'm so glad that I started with the certificate. I got to realize that no, I like this, I don't like that, and yeah. So when completing my degree, I chose the law stream and I stick to it, and I still don't regret it. Like I really enjoy it. So another thing that people are not aware of, okay, Unisa students to be more specific, is that so okay, I'll try to explain and be clear, ne? So that you understand, because this is very important. Okay, I'm gonna make an example with my higher certificate in criminal justice, ne? Right, I completed it in 2018. 2019 I started with forensics. So the higher certificate and the degree, there's four similar modules, right? Like they have 4 modules in common, whatever. So guys, I can't be like, okay, I like modules such as introduction to law, SJD, social dimensions of the justice name. I don't remember. Yeah, then it was a FOR, forensic method and techniques. I think I don't remember the last module. I don't know. I don't remember the last module. Yeah, okay, anyway, it slipped my mind. But anyway, so okay, I completed those modules and passed them. Completed obviously means passed. When I was doing the higher certificate. So when I started with the degree, there's no need for me to repeat what I had already passed, right? So in order for Unisa or the system to recognize that no, I completed this. So I'm not quite sure when you register for your modules, if those modules you completed, they appear, ne? I'm not quite sure. I don't think they appear. I don't remember, so I don't wanna say I remember or say something I'm not sure of. But you need to apply for an exemption in order for those modules to be recognized on your degree, right? Yeah. In order for you to be credited, you need to apply for an exemption. Because let me tell you something. If you do not apply for an exemption, let's say forensics says my degree, and guys, another thing, most degrees, they take the 3 years. Guys, like a lot of people are like, a degree is 4 years, whatever. How did you complete a degree at the age of 20? Like, I'm only turning 20 in November, guys. I'm only turning 21 in November, guys. So I was like, I'm still 20, like 4 years, eh? So they were like, no, you completed a degree. Degree supposed to take 4 years, and then you did a higher certificate in criminal justice, so that's supposed to take another year, which is 5 years in total. And actually spent like 3.5 years in varsity. Actually 3.5 years. 3.5 years. I didn't even spend like 4 years or so, because I was credited for modules, So the certificate took me a year, and then the degree took me 2.5 years because I was credited. So please, guys, get your facts straight. But degrees such as law, teaching, and all that, they take 4 years, right? Because after that, the fourth level, it's equivalent to like an honors. So after that, like let's say you studied for law. After completing your LLB to be more specific, is 4 years. There's BA in law and all that. So after completing your LLB, you go for your master's straight, because hope you understand. Even education, it works like that. It's 4 years, such courses. But most degrees, it's 3 years, guys. Even like some diplomas, like I'm not quite sure about diplomas, but I think even diplomas, most of them, it's 3 years. I'm not sure. But some get 2 years. But anyway, okay, back to my degree, right? So okay, most degrees, 3-year degree, it's 30 modules, 5 per semester normally, right? So with me, I was credited for 4 modules. Remember, I completed 10 modules on my higher certificate. So my degree has 30 modules for me to complete, right? So when I started, it was already 4 modules down, because I had already completed 4 modules on my higher certificate. So I don't need to complete that again. I just need to apply for an exemption, so that they recognize them as modules I did, But on your academic record, when you apply for an exemption, on your degree it's gonna write exemption, but on your certificate it's gonna write the actual mark, So okay, cool. So it's five modules per semester, right? So which means that I had completed 4 when I started, so I'm left with 26. So I completed 5 2019 first semester, completed another 5 2019 second semester, which is 10 in a year. The year 2019 I completed 10 modules. The year 2020 I completed another 5, which is 15. 2020 second semester I completed another 5, which was 20, right? So there's 6 modules left for me in order for me to complete my degree. So when I started my degree, I knew that this is what I'm gonna do. Like 20 modules, and then go for 6, which will amount to 26 modules. Okay. So when you're in your final semester, Unisa does the maximum amount of modules you can register for in a semester, it's 5. But when you're in your final semester, they do allow you to exceed, I think, with 2 modules. So you can do like 7 modules in a semester when you're in your final semester. Final semester, guys. Final semester. You apply for that, right? I applied to exceed with 1 module, which was supposed to be 6. So I applied for that. After applying for that, I qualified to do my last 6 modules. So then I completed my degree. I just completed 26 modules from 2019 to 2021. So 26. So I completed those modules. Remember that I completed 10 in 2018, which was the highest certificate. 10 in 2019, 10 in 2020, and 6 2021 first semester. So that took me like 3.5 years. So yeah, it actually took me 3.5 years. So it was 36 modules in total in 3.5 years, in a period of 3.5 years. Guys, please get your facts straight when you wanna go to varsity. Do your research, ask around, don't be assuming stuff, ask around. As a person, you need to learn. You're not always right, just ask, so that you make decisions knowing that you're gonna spend this time in varsity and all that. Because imagine thinking you're gonna spend 5 years in varsity, guys. Thinking that you're gonna complete a higher certificate and a degree that takes 4 years, that you think takes 4 years actually, If you're gonna go for teaching, that's a different story. You'll spend 5 years. But what I'm just saying is that get your facts straight and make decisions based on facts, not on assumptions or what you heard. I don't know. So guys, my advice to students, even Unisa students, especially those long distance learning, because right now COVID is a thing, and it's gonna be a thing for a very long time. So long distance learning is something people had to adjust to. So my advice is that don't be too relaxed. Okay, you especially for you do things at your own pace, we get that, but don't be too relaxed to a point that you're not even studying or anything. Remember, when you study, you need to study unit 1, study unit 2, and all that. What I'm just saying is that prepare, know your work, take your time to prepare. Don't be in a rush or anything. Don't be too relaxed because it's COVID, it's long distance learning, or because you're a Unisa student. Study almost every day if you can, to be honest. So guys, I just hope that you learned a lot from this video. So guys, applications are still open at Unisa. They're gonna close on the 15th of October. So if you do wanna apply, please do apply. Applications are currently open. If you're not sure about something, call or email. I'm not quite sure if they're gonna respond though. Go to campus, go ask, be sure, because I don't work at Unisa. I can't respond to all your questions, So you need to be sure in terms of what you want to study, or if you don't qualify for this, you can go for a diploma. Or you can which bridging course can you go for? Because some people, they do the wrong bridging course, like, especially when it comes to education. They think that with a high certificate in ABET, they're gonna automatically qualify. Okay, they're gonna qualify to study for education. Doesn't work like that. So guys, please study hard and be focused. Please watch my previous video, because guys, please don't forget to watch it. I think it's very important for you guys to watch it. So thank you for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Elizabeth_Taki_Matangu. Elizabeth_Taki_Matangu.